anyone else in this room. Like he's the person I've known longest than anyone in this room, except for maybe my parents. I've known him longer than my sister, which is a good thing because she's annoying. I joke. She's followed me around all night, and every time someone's given me a present, she's put it behind there. So she's done a very good job. Thank you, Jess. I want to hear that. Okay. As a result of such a long and eventful friendship with Daniel, I've got a few things to show for it, and considering the fact that he is a fiscal man, or as Dubs would say, a capitalist pig, I'm going to start with the monetary effects of our relationship. Daniel, as many of you know, is a gambling man. We spent a whole summer a couple of years ago betting on everything that we did, from playing Mario Kart to running to the beach to who could eat ice cream the fastest, which don't challenge Daniel at, he's very good at it. He can eat a whole bowl of ice cream in about 30 seconds, it's fucking weird. But I think I came out of that summer about $50 up, which is pretty good. There's still a few outstanding bets though. Daniel has forever claimed his hatred for children, and Daniel bet me $400 that he would never have kids with a deadline of his 40th birthday. So there's only 19 years to go, so Lindsay, you know. I really want to win that bet. We also have a $500 wager to be stipulated in our wills of who will live longer. Daniel's already done his will, and I'm fucking in it, alright? These bets, by the way, have been around for about 6 or 7 years. Like, they're not like fresh. They have been around for a long time. But more recently, Daniel actually still owes me $10 because he so vehemently claimed that Disney once owned Pixar, sold Pixar, and then bought them back again, which of course never happened. So I take that back. What a behemoth! A lot of things that Daniel says never happened. For example, in year 6, there's $10! Put that away. A lot of things that Daniel says never happened. For example, in year 6, Daniel kept telling me that he had been recently given the best mountain bike ever, but wouldn't let me see it. Turns out, didn't have it. Also, the bearings that were on Daniel's skateboard in year 7 were not in fact so fast that they were illegal by Australian standards. I could go on. I will. Mosquitoes do not come out in winter. Daniel is not a good skateboarder, as the current shape of his nose will attest. Daniel is also not, contrary to what he might tell you, cooler than I am. I met Daniel at kindy, or possibly playgroup, I can't really remember. I went to primary school with him, and then he bailed in year 5 to go to Scotch. When I went to Scotch, he spent the first couple of months not talking to me because he thought he was too cool for me. My mum used to give us rides to school, and he spent every ride telling my mum that our car was shit. And he would never hesitate to point out that my jumpers were not Quicksilver ones, but Target ones. He also threw a rock at my head, but that was a little maybe. So it may seem that me and Daniel's friendship has been fraught with anger. Not actually true, it's just funnier to talk about that stuff. For instance, I used to cover for Daniel when he used to steal street signs. I remember vividly Denise coming in, which is Daniel's mum, coming in one night when I was staying over at his house and Daniel wasn't there, and asking me where Daniel was, and I said, I think he's gone to the car for something. Luckily, Daniel arrived that very instant back at the door, having ditched the sign that he'd stolen from down the street, the gigantic construction sign, in a bush. And Denise never suspected a thing. I still wonder to this day, though, why she didn't worry about the fact that Daniel needed his skateboard to ride from one end of the driveway to the other. But he got away with it. I was also by Daniel's side in the organisation of the fateful house party of 2003. I helped him invite everyone we knew while Daniel's parents were out of town. I will admit, although I did voice my concerns about such an